Baba's here and a very big smile and saying like this. And Baba's saying, remember always to be happy and cheerful. And Baba's saying, I'm the greatest magician in the universe. I have all the tricks in my pocket. And like a magician, he's doing like this. One by one,
Taking out from his pocket.
I take out from my pocket and help you to see that magical illusion which puts you all in that frame of a wow moment, isn't it?
Yes.
When you come to see a great show, there is a lot of expectation,
Hmm.
right? And if that expectation is not met, then you feel the artist or the performer and the art itself had no value, right? Because we all wait to see something which is different from our daily mundane lives, to take us away, for some to take us away from boredom, to take us away from routine, from stress, from lightening our burdens. And hence, any form of good entertainment gives us that little happiness or satisfaction, which may even seem to be momentarily a relief. So, when I say I am the biggest magician in the universe and I pull out magic from my pocket, what I mean, in time and as required, I give each one of you that little relief that you're looking for. For you, it looks like magic, or it looks like something extraordinary or something that you didn't expect, right? But for me, releasing that magical energy is just specifically for that moment and in that moment, and when it is required. So when I hear or when you all say, Baba, why is this not happening? Or why is it taking so long? Or why should it happen to me? The right moment for you to enjoy, to see that magic is has still not arrived. But when it happens in time, or maybe more as per my time for you, it comes as a great. You don't go and watch a magic show every day, or you don't go and watch a great stage performance every day. For watching a great theater or a show or a movie, it takes a lot of time, right? A lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of hard work, collaboration, technique. Maybe a movie takes 6 months to 8 months, right? And only then it is presented in front of you on the big screen. Correct? So it takes time, right?
Right.
So same is the concept of things happening for each one of you or for each one in the universe. When I mean each one, I mean my entire creation. When it is ready for a complete fulfillment, that's the time that energy gets released. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So it is not only a waiting game and an anticipation, but it is also it is also a matter of sheer grit, patience, and surrender. Right?
Patience and surrender.
Patience and surrender. When we hear of great souls sit in meditation for many years, months and years, and then they get that split-second moment, excitement or enlightenment or satisfaction, then the entire journey of sitting in that practice of realization didn't really matter, isn't it? So everything has a cycle in life. When you sow a seed, it takes time for the tree to grow, right? And have plentiful of fruit. Therefore, it's very important that we all believe that those magical moments are for us and it will happen. But when you are ready to receive it and it's the right time for it to fructify. Is that concept making sense?
Yes.
Even a magician who comes and shows you a great magic works on it, right? With a lot of patience, determination, practice, right? Constant practice to make it perfect. Because he's presenting something out of an expectation and he cannot afford, or he thinks he cannot afford to
Point.
disappoint your expectation. Correct. So there's a lot of hard work that goes that real moment of magic to happen, and only when the magician is ready you are able to see that illusion. It's an illusion, right? So at the end of the day, every journey, every birth is an illusion, which we all know and we've heard of. But yet, we feel that illusion is reality and we are so hooked on to it because that reality or that illusion is sustaining us, isn't it? Sustenance in terms of a good job, a good family, a good home, a lifestyle, whatever. That illusion itself is your sustenance. And therefore, as much as you would like to keep away from that, you are very much entangled in its grip. And therefore, when I say that magic is in my pocket, in one hand, I release that illusion, and then with the other hand, I control it with my magic. Sounds okay? Because it has to be balanced out. And the entire universe or Shrishti runs release and sustain. Release and on that note, I will end this beautiful conversation to say that as we've heard, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Magic is absorbed and understood by the beauty of the person who's relating to it.
So everyone gets their own realization.
Everyone gets their own, everybody sees.
Own experience of
Correct.
that magic.
That same magic that you're seeing, maybe the person sitting next to you will have a completely different experience. Right? So it's not like one formula works for everyone. But the trick or the illusion is the same. When the magician is showing, he's at one act. One scene is the same.
Right.
But its effect or the profoundness or the relatedness of that act 1, scene 1 for each one is going to be at a very different level and understanding.
So basically you're saying it is the magic of one's life. You create the magical experience of one's own life.
An expectation of that life. A person who has nothing and gets something sees life as a full circle. But someone who's got everything still wants more and yet feels unsatisfied. See the difference. If I put a plate, say, of biryani in front of two different people, a one who has been starving, for that person, that biryani is like a Midas touch, right? But for someone who has tasted that biryani many times, will turn around and say, I have eaten this many times. Give me something else. Correct?
Right. So he wants more.
He wants something else and more and better. So see, it's the same item in front of you, in front of two people.
But two different
But the understanding, perspective and realization or experience is completely. So every little thing that happens around you, every little episode as a magical moment. Because you don't know whether you will be seeing that magic again or not, or relating to it. And have that patience and surrender that in time you will become a magician yourself.
That we don't know. We can be magician ourselves.
Yeah, you have that, each one of you have that energy very much residing within you. If you're relating to me, you're not relating to something that is intangible. It's something that is very much within you that you're relating to, correct? So that magic, that magician and that magic moment is very much within you, right? You know, as when you're, probably it has happened when children are small, you try to do a trick, right? And present something as a magic, right? What have you done?
To give them a experience
A
of
magical moment, right?
magical moment, yes.
And somebody they look up to, correct?
Yeah.
So you become for that